Bonjour, my name is Émilie Cousteau, and I am a global luxury business etiquette and cultural intelligence specialist. I help successful executives and business leaders understand the codes of luxury and navigate cultural differences. Today, we are diving into a fascinating and timely topic, the importance of appearance, and I would even say of attire in business. You must have noticed the recent shift in tech leaders' attire from casual to formal wear, and this change reflects a quest for respectability in a sector that is increasingly under public scrutiny. Let's break it down together. First, I want to emphasize that in my work as a consultant with luxury brands and also when coaching private clients on business etiquette, the question of grooming frequently comes up. And people seem to be quite lost on the matter. And I think the codes have been blurred recently. It's quite amusing to recall my own experiences growing up where we were taught grooming at school. My school uniform required my hair to be tied back, my socks to be up, and my hands and shoes had to be perfectly clean. My apron, yes, I was wearing an apron. It had to be spotless and ironed as well. And I know I sound I'm from another century, but the truth is I am from another century. And if I think about my dad as well, who was a doctor, he would never go to work without wearing a tie. That would just not be considered professional. It would have been quite an offense even to his patients. So this emphasis on a polished appearance likely still holds true in certain business domains, such as private banking, and in a few countries like in the UK, where maintaining a fresh and refined look is of great importance. However, I believe we can all agree that there is a global trend towards skimpiness in grooming and attire. And let's just look at the uniforms of passengers in an airplane, even in business class. I mean, it's hoodies, it's track pants, and it's sneakers. So in the Western world, these standards are no longer taught at school. So it's more about self-expression than fitting into a mold. So what is happening now in the world of business in America that we are noticing a shift away from this trend and from down dressing? And what is my personal take on the subject as an etiquette expert? So going back to the subject of tech leaders, whom I like to refer to as global business influencers, we have seen the transition from them wearing t-shirts, jeans, and these yellow tinted glasses everywhere over social media. This was the uniform of the tech elite, to now wearing formal wear at President Trump's inauguration ceremony, where we saw figures like Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Sam Altman, Elon Musk, and Arthur Mensch donning suits and ties. And yes, okay, it's President Trump. President Trump is conservative. He wears a formal attire himself. He's from an older generation, and it was his inauguration ceremony. That's what we're talking about. Nevertheless, the shift in attire seemed so exceptional that it made the headlines worldwide. In my opinion, this transformation signals a desire for legitimacy and a more serious public image, especially as tech leaders become highly visible figures in the media. And as social networks and artificial intelligence take center stage in public discourse, they are now at the forefront of societal discussion. So they are under increased scrutiny, and their attire reflects a response to this mediatization. By adopting a more polished appearance, they aim to project responsibility and trustworthiness. This shift also points to changing perceptions of professionalism from the public. The traditional tech uniform of t-shirts, sneakers once was celebrated for its disruptive nature. And what we can see now is it's giving way to a more classic and chic style. This change suggests that tech leaders now want to be seen as part of the establishment rather than disruptive outsiders. So they are aligning themselves with more conventional ideas of professional appearance. Now, let's discuss this from an etiquette expert's point of view. Attire plays a crucial role in shaping perceptions of not only professionalism, but also Competence and trustworthiness. Your attire is part of your credibility and influences how you are perceived both publicly and within your industry. So when I train teams working on the sales floor in luxury, we look at every detail. The cleanliness of the attire, obviously, I mean, it has to be spotless, it has to be ironed. A shirt that is supposed to be white has to be perfectly white, always better than a grayish one. We check shoes, nails, hair, perfume, and even the breath are important elements to consider. This is the level of detail to which we go. Why? Well, it's all about the power of non-verbal communication. And non-verbal communication is absolutely essential. This is the first thing people notice and perhaps what they will remember about you before and after meeting you. Your attire conveys confidence and authority without a single word being spoken. So think about it because this is very powerful. And I think in a world where first impressions matter immensely, this non-verbal cue can either reinforce or totally undermine the message being delivered. And if someone does not feel comfortable getting close to you or working with you, they will pull away. It's the sad truth, but you will be judged. And it is the truth. And you know what the worst part about it is? Well, no one will dare to tell you anything. They will happily, in business, people will happily give you feedback on your presentation, on your quote, on how your competitors did better than you, but never on your appearance and what they have perceived as probably a lack of professionalism. As an etiquette expert, I always emphasize the importance of attire with my clients. So just do a quick check before you go out and throughout the day and be conscious of your image. You don't have to always necessarily wear a tie or suit. It depends on the environment, but I don't think you always have to wear a tie or suit to look professional. You don't have to wear brands, definitely not, but people will always judge you for looking frumpy. And really, it's not about leaving your identity in the closet. It's really daring to craft an image of yourself that does justice to who you are deeply. And then you can focus on what is really important, doing business. So in conclusion, I am not sure if the shift in attire among tech leaders reflects broader societal and cultural changes, but it is certainly a conscious move towards respectability and legitimacy in a sector that is facing increased scrutiny. Let's see if it has a trickle-down effect on everybody else. What are your thoughts about this shift? Are we witnessing the dawn of a new era in business etiquette? Let's discuss in the comments below. And if you want me to create a specific video on how to create the perfect business etiquette approved look, just ask for it. Thank you for joining me today on Chic French Living, my YouTube channel. If you found this discussion enlightening, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into the world of luxury and etiquette. Until next time, stay chic and sophisticated, mes amis. See you soon. Bye bye.